Would you like to know the secret to gaining more sales in your business? Hi, my name is Lisa Larter, and welcome to this week's edition of Shop Talk. This week, we're going to talk about sales. How do you move the needle in your business and get more sales? Almost every single business owner that I talk to comes to me and says, I need more sales. I need to increase revenues. I need to get more people to buy my product, my service, my thing. So what about you? Would you like more sales? What I have discovered over the last 10 years of working with people is there is one fundamental problem getting in the way of most business owners generating more sales in their business. And it's really easy to fix. Plain and simple, you need to learn how to sell. You see, there's a lot of mindset that comes along with selling. There's a lot of mindset issues that come along with pricing, asking for the sale, fear of rejection, all that stuff. When you're asking somebody to buy, you're putting yourself on the line, and your big, fragile ego can't take it when somebody says no. But the truth is, a lot of times we get verbal diarrhea at the first sign of a sale, and we often talk the customer right out of buying. So as a business owner, you need to invest in learning how to sell. If you were an auto mechanic, you wouldn't open an auto mechanic business unless you knew how to fix cars. It'd be kind of silly if you didn't know how to do the work, right? Well, if you are an entrepreneur and you own your own business and you don't know how to sell, that is a problem. So I'm going to share with you some simple steps, and you need to go a lot deeper than this, but you need to be able to build rapport with people. Because if you can't build rapport with people, you just lost the sale at hello. You need to be able to ask really good questions and understand what their needs are. Because if you don't know what their needs are, you're telling, and telling isn't selling. You need to be able to present a solution to their needs. That is one of the first things you do when it comes to selling. Present me something that is what I'm looking for. If I'm looking for a red car, don't show me a black car because I want red. Then you need to master the art of overcoming and anticipating objections. Some objections you're going to need to face head on: money, price, not a good fit for me, I need to think about it, maybe I need to ask my husband. You need to be prepared to overcome some of those objections so that you can close the deal right then and there. You need to know how to do that too. You need to know how to actually ask for the sale. And that takes courage and it takes confidence. If you're not confident about what you're selling, then chances are you're not going to be able to close the deal. I don't care if you're selling widgets or if you're selling high-end coaching programs or if you're selling a conditioning treatment in the hair salon. You need to master the art of selling, because if you're not confident about what you're asking somebody to spend their money on, chances are you're not going to be able to persuade them to say yes. So that's what I got for you today in this edition of Shop Talk. Go learn how to sell. And if you don't know how to sell, I can help you learn how to sell. Check out my program at Pilot to Profit. It's lisalarter.com/P2P. It's actually a program that goes with this book, Pilot to Profit. And there's an entire section in this book dedicated to teaching you how to sell. So that's a great starting point for you too. And you can pick up my book at lisalarter.com/book if you don't have it already. But come on, if you want to increase sales, learn how to sell. It's that easy. If you improve your sales skills, you will improve your conversion rate. And by improving your conversion rate, you will sell more stuff. So let me know. Jump on over to the blog at lisalarter.com and leave me a comment, or leave a comment below this video if you're watching it on YouTube, and tell me, what are you going to do to become a better salesperson this year? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.